let's just face it, these prices are simply ridiculous. Of course, we're talking about none other than the Republic Dropship with ATOT. I've been wanting this set for quite a while now, but not desperate enough to spend a crazy amount of money. That's why I went with the good old AliExpress. This is actually my second attempt to get this model off AliExpress. I did get a shipment here delivered the first time, but it turned out to be a slave one. So I did file a complaint. It was disappointing at first, but I ended up debating it with them, and I eventually got a full refund, and I get to keep the kit, the whole entire kit. I did not have to return it whatsoever. By the way, I do still need to build it. Now, of course, when you're ordering from AliExpress, you're not going to get the same experience as if you were ordering from Lego. Whereas because you're not getting a full box with a box art, you're just going to get all the bag pieces together, all in one big bag, and they ship it out to you. So here is my experience on when I got the shipment.
I got a big, bulky bag full of building blocks from, you guessed it, China. Yep, it's from China, all right. And I'm excited about this one. I'm really excited. I'll tell you why. Just by the look of this pile, can you guess what I'm about to build? Can you? Can you? No? Well, here we are. Da 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 da. An ATOT. Yeah. Oh man. Only it's not Lego, of course. Knockoffs. So, but anyways, it's an ATOT. I can't complain. Only one would find out if it's good or bad. Eyeing for the good. Let's do this. Just the thing is, there's so many pieces overwhelming me right now. I don't know where to get started. I mean, there's no like number bags. They like kind of like separate it into like sort into categories instead of like maybe like color. Not so there's no number bags. So I'm gonna have to take everything out and like sort them out myself. We'll see. But I think I'll build the clones first. Got the pieces right there. Everything is separated. Head, torso, feet, arms, hands, everything. It enhances the building experience, I would say. Here's one clone, not so bad. I say the most difficult part to assemble is actually the hand. It's really stiff in there. And the rest, the head is a little loose. It comes like this actually. The head and the torso are all put together, but the head is a little bit looser than Lego. And when you pull out the helmet, the head goes with it. Just to be fair, pull out an actual clone to do a little bit of comparison. As you can see, the one on the right is Lego brand, whereas the left is this one for the ATOT. You can clearly tell the difference, but it is what it is. Clone. Actually, to clarify, you should take the arm and assemble the hand separately like this and then apply it to the torso. Instead of me before, I put the arm in the torso and then the hand afterwards, which was a real struggle. So I did this, now it's a little bit easier. Got 3 clones so far, 3 to go, and 2 pilots. Here we go, all built. I do have to say that some pieces are stiff, some pieces are loose. They're not that big, that best quality. And I noticed like some of them are not like they're standing, like they're not quite straight. Like this is like more like on the side. If you're like standing on the side and then it tips back over, you see like that. Some are like that, but some are not. But it's okay. For the price, you get what you pay for. Well, this is as organized as I can get with the ATOT pieces. At start, it was okay. I was pretty motivated and organized all the pieces, but then it got very tedious, especially towards the end of the last pieces. end of the last bags because it was just simply a lot, as you can tell here by all these plastic bags. Ugh, what a waste. And but these are like the ends of it where I'm tired of sorting them, so I'm just gonna get started on building. And it's on my bed too, so it's kind of motivation for me to start building as soon as I can, so or else I won't have a place to sleep tonight. So let's do it. Good morning, day 2 of building. It is also Christmas Day. Merry Christmas to the people who celebrate it, and not happy holidays. And I would have finished it all in one day, but it was getting late last night and I was getting tired, and I need to clear out my bed in order to go to sleep. So but we don't have that much left. There's only this much, that much, and made some good progress. Built that part and a little bit of this part, so I'm gonna finish it up right now. It definitely gives a great impression in terms of its size and dynamic design, and very iconic in the Star Wars universe, and especially in the Republic era. For me, the most satisfying experience I had in this is the building process. It was definitely a lot of fun building this, starting from one brick, and you finish off with this dynamic size of a build. It's certainly quite impressive with all the different techniques, different parts of the ship. When you combine it together, everything looks well and well in shape, and it's a very impressive build. When it's being held up, the only thing that's holding the dropship with the AT-OT is one single axle piece. So if I lift this up, we got that pin right there. All I have to do is pull it back, remove it, and it releases. And so when I try to put it back, put it down here, see this, I have to lift this up and put this piece in place so it holds there, so it doesn't drop down all the time, and it will. So all I have to do is line it back up, hold it again, I pull that piece out, and then so I can stick. Oops. So all I have to do now is to line it back up, pull out that axle piece again, put it in place, and then just let it slide in that Technic hole. So when I try to lift it again, everything is held together just by that one axle piece, which is very impressive. It is getting heavy. When it's set down, it just looks like this, so I have to fold down the cockpit, and then put this down. Now you're in the standing position and walking position. You got a total of 16 seats here, so you can fit 16 clones, but the set only gave you 6, but I split it out evenly so they don't look cramped up together. I didn't put any here because I'm gonna have to reposition it, so when the dropship actually has to link it back up, there will be no clones in the way. And we got 2 forward cannons that can certainly swivel up and down, and we got 2 rear cannons that will do the same thing. These can actually swivel 360, and we have a ramp coming down so the clones can hop in, hop off. Pretty steep though, by the way. And we got some blaster positions here, so we can actually even shoot from the inside without having to get out at all, which is very impressive. I decided to keep the stickers out of the set, as in I don't think it really does need stickers. I think it looks great enough without the stickers, and I just want to keep it out. Simple as that. The dropship can sure stand by itself when not attached to the AT-OT, and we do have some playability, including this push missile here. So all I have to do is, and all releases all at once. That's the first time I ever tried it, actually. And if you lose some, you do have an arsenal of missiles out here, in this holding cargo space, as similar to the Dropship. And we got a nice the handle here, as you've seen already. And when it's held up, very nice. Rear cannon, 2 forward cannons. I mean, what else do you want from this magnificent piece?
It is quite swishable, maybe, perhaps.
This certainly does have quite a bit of weight to it.
You can certainly work out your triceps with this. Who needs the gym, right?
Of course, having a big set like this, a major issue is of course the dusting. You can see, like, yeah, it's been sitting there for quite a while, definitely a couple of weeks, so you definitely need to do some vacuuming.
So hopefully you guys enjoyed this little demonstration and review I had on this dropship with ATOT. I certainly had a very positive experience with it in terms of the building process and the finishing product. Of course, in terms of quality of the bricks, it's certainly not as good as Lego, but it is still good in general, in my opinion, because of course there are still some loose pieces and tight pieces, so you can't complain, especially with the pricing. This is only for a total of $95 USD compared to over $1,000 if you were to buy it now in the secondary market, and especially if you want to get it new, brand new, or used. So I think it certainly beats it. And given the fact that I really wanted one, and I'm not going to spend that kind of money again, like I said before, so I am still going to try to attempt to build it with actual Lego pieces. I'm trying to piece it up with my own collection, and hopefully one day I can actually have both sets on display, so I can actually do a more comprehensive, more detailed comparison with it. So hopefully you guys enjoy this again. Again, thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. And in the meantime, keep on building.
FYI, this is only what I have so far for the actual Lego version. Hopefully, one day. One day.